All right. I think we're good. So, today, I think I'm just going to blab because it's been about 11 months since I've actually made a video. And I really thought I was going to be consistent. And obviously, I was not. I was like, yeah, I'm going to get in it. I'm going to start. I'm going to do YouTube. And then life had other plans. So, where have I been? Um, Well, I thought I was going to have consistent work. I thought, oh man, yes, we're back at it. We got a job. We're going to do great things. No. No. That did not happen. Um, I don't know how deep I want to get into that right now because that is a whole thing, which is just my life. It's like, when I tell people in my life, like, yeah, this happened, they're like, yeah, girl. Yeah, girl, that's why I'm in therapy. Because my life is just one thing after another, which is life. Which, don't get me wrong, that's life. But yeah, here I am again. Um, and this time I'm actually doing it because I've always wanted to do YouTube since I was in high school. Graduated in 2015. I am 29. Um, I've always wanted to do YouTube. That is something I've always wanted to do because I am someone where I have a lot of talents and I just never felt like the normal world was for me because I'm just someone where it's like I paint, I bead, I like making videos. I'm just a very creative person and I just didn't feel like the corporate world was for me, like normal social norms. I just don't understand it. And at the time I was just kind of like, why are people weird? Why don't they understand how I talk? Oh, I have autism. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Oh, and I have ADHD. Okay. I've been undiagnosed for years and people want to be mean to me because of these undiagnosed things. Okay. So, it's best that I talk to a camera in my room by myself. So here we are. So what does that mean? It means that we can be little weirdos together and talk about whatever we want. So what do I like? Well, obviously I like art. I make whatever I feel like. I watch a lot of drama videos because not only is it, yapping and commentary things, but it can also get political. I keep up on like politics, and when it's, you know, everyone needs a break from it, but I keep up on what's happening in the world because I'm a anxious little bean. Um, I love comedy because everyone needs to laugh. Movies, I'm very into pop culture because it helps me escape from the demons rocking in here. Um, I am a bisexual woman, so I'm very into my community, even though sometimes I can't go outside because also I'm disabled. I happen to pass out a lot, so especially when it gets warmer, because this hell that I am imprisoned with, it's very heat sensitive. So yeah, when it becomes July here in Ohio, yeah, I'm not going outside. I'm staying in here. Because if not, I will. Ooh, ooh, I'll be flat on the pavement. And yeah, I don't need that. No one wants to see this on the ground. I'll be on the ground here with my cats, not out there. Yeah, I've had that happen before where I've been in a store and I start to feel like I start to see the fuzzies And people are like, what's wrong? What's wrong? I'm like, ugh. And yeah, because you'll see, you might have seen. I like how I'm like, you've seen around the corner, but you might have seen some videos online of like people like fainting and having bad reactions. Thankfully, that has not happened to me before. I don't want to say the words, but it is my like worst nightmare for someone to find me and like um drag me, or that's actually happened to me at a job, but by my employer. But to in public have someone find me and call an ambulance, and because we can't afford these here in America. But just have a stranger find me and do something to me terribly. Like I said, that's happened to me at a job, which freaking shouldn't. But I digress. So, let's review. Not only am I big gay, I'm big disabled. I'm big artist. I'm just big. In the cute way. But God, what is this video? Having the like midlife. I'm not even at midlife, but just having the crisis of just like, God, what are we making right now? And I'm not editing this, so of course you're gonna see me being like, oh God, I'm just throwing this up there, girl. I don't care. These are my thoughts. You get to see my thoughts. Wow. But I got to the point where I was like, I just want to start making stuff and putting it up there and talking to people, because I have been through so much in my life and I want to start connecting with people. I'm really tired of not sharing myself, because that's my air conditioner kicking on, if you can hear it. I'm sorry. It's hot, girl. But I really got tired of like not sharing myself with people, and I really want to like share myself. I spent so long not being able to express myself, and being in like abusive relationships, being in really toxic living environments, being going through public school, and not being able to express who I really am. And I'm 29 now. I just had my 29th birthday in May, and I'm finally said I'm done. I'm done. I've been autistic my entire life. In 2023, I finally realized, oh, this is what I have. I'm not just weird. Yes, I'm weird. But like that's not the whole issue. I'm not just big weird. I just have a different way of processing the world. I want to finally show people who I really am. And I'm finally at the age where I can, fully convey that to people. And I'm finally ready to show everything. And I don't want to filter it anymore. I don't want to hide myself anymore. And I'm just ready. So if you want to see that, please subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, do all the things. I'm learning. Obviously I have been a person who's watched YouTube since I was in 5th grade. Back in the mid to late 2000s, since this platform like became a thing. And I've been dreaming of doing that since then, since I was in high school. I've wanted to do this for a really long time. I really want to sink my time, energy, attention into this. I want to try to make it consistent. Routines take time. I know since this last job that did not pan out well for me, I've been like trying to like get back into like a somewhat regular routine of living. It's taken me a couple months still to like kind of get over that, because I was really like thinking this is going to be it. This is finally the job I've always wanted. And then I got fired. And that was really, really heartbreaking for me. But I realized one door closes, another one opens to the possibility of what you've always wanted. And this is what I've always wanted, was to be my own boss, to be an artist, to possibly travel. There's so many opportunities with what I'm going to be doing. So again, if you are interested in what I'm going to be doing, if you are like, hey, I think she's nice and cool and quirky, and you think who doesn't like Bob Ross? But if you think that, you see something you like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.